man.
Hey, Glenn, it's Men's Health.
What's up, Men's Health? This is Brisket. We're here to give you a tour of my gym and fridge. Come on in.
Let's go check out your fridge.
All right, so you caught me mid-breakfast, making my little favorite breakfast sandwich here. It's a little sweet potato base, eggs, some kale, and some homemade hot sauce from my sister Lauren in Texas. It's good to sweat in the morning, from the inside and the out. And here is the fridge.
What do you always keep in your fridge?
So I'm a big cooker. I like to cook, so salmon, chicken, those are kind of the go-to staples. As a Texan, game days, you gotta come prepared with all the meat. As a kid, was never good with milk. You'll never see cheese in my fridge. I always have my milk replacements. I got Malk, and I got some, I don't even know how to pronounce it, Khalifi, I don't even know, whatever. What else we got here? Kombucha, but I don't like a sweet kombucha. I like a spicy kombucha, so I guess if I'm gonna like not be in Texas, at least I can have a little bit more of a hardcore kombucha. I don't know. I am known for going through a tub of hummus a night. It's not great for you, probably, but I don't know, I like it. This is Brisket's food, you know, keeps him looking like a champ. Let's see what else we got here. Oh, sake, because why the not?
How has your diet changed over time?
I think growing up in Texas, you eat chicken fried steak, fried okra, gravy. You just don't do that every week. You try to chill out on the fried okra. I think it's fried okra is less fried okra in my diet.
Are there any Texas foods you miss?
The fried okra. I miss the fried okra.
Do you follow any special diets?
My diet's pretty chill. I come from a family of eaters, so if you made me like truly diet, I think I'd be pretty grumpy. You don't want to be around grumpy Glenn. It's not good.
What do you cook for breakfast?
Eggs is always great, but a lot of times I like to skip breakfast so that I make just a massive honkin' lunch. I like to do a workout in the morning, start my day, and then afterwards, protein shake, solid lunch, big dinner. I'm an ice cream guy. If I'm gonna cheat, ice cream's my move. If you really want to know, Mexican vanilla, little crushed Butterfinger up in there. That's the quickest way to my heart.
What do you put in your protein shake?
I mean, you want to talk protein shakes? Are we gonna totally bro out and talk protein shakes?
Do you even smoothie, bro?
This guy is my favorite. Protein powder. I'm a vanilla guy. I hear that sort of matches my personality. I like this powder, superfood powder, a little collagen, spinach, peanut butter, blueberries, bananas, and a little bit of love. I don't know.
Are there any foods you hate?
I don't like cheese. Moldy queso. I'll just say that. Oh, ketchup. You want to hear a weird story? My buddy's mom used to make, he had a younger sister, a year younger than us, and if they had sleepovers the same night that we did at his house, all the guys would have to stay outside. So we slept on a trampoline one night, and the girls came outside and put ketchup on us, and in the Texas sun, it baked. And I woke up and I almost puked. As I jumped in the pool, I have not been able to have ketchup since. Thank you, Mrs. Brown.
Do you drink coffee?
I love coffee, maybe a little too much. But my favorite bit here, I like a fresh bean, so I'll grind it up in something like this. Throw it in here, grind it up. Here's the real trick. You wanna look like a real barista. Milk steamer, spin that puppy around. Some layered superfood creamer. You don't have to go anywhere. You'll be just running circles around your house by yourself. That's what I do every morning.
How many cups do you have a day?
Truly, how many cups a day?
Truly. Come on, don't lie.
7, 8? Sounds about right.
Wow, okay. How do you resist the craft service table on set?
How do I resist the crafty table on set? Physically, someone has to keep me away. I'm definitely a grazer. I come from a long line of grazers. I tend to stay away from the crafty because it can get pretty ugly. The costume department has had to talk to me mid-shoot to change my pants. Funniest part is movies are shot out of order. So sometimes you'll shoot a scene and then you look at the next scene and you're like 20 pounds heavier. I've learned my lesson.
Have you gotten any diet tips from your co-stars?
Tequila, not beer. beer during a movie shoot, not good for the camera. Beer shows up all right here. If it's IMAX, the audience knows.
What's the best diet tip you've received?
Don't like focus on the diet because all you do is like think about food. Make something that's like very manageable and easy. Otherwise, like you become like a weird, obsessed person about food and you never want to be that guy. Everybody hates that guy. That's why I don't ever feel like I'm actually dieting. I eat what I love. Just don't be an asshole. Just a lesson for life across the board. Don't be an asshole in the kitchen or in life.
All right, Glenn, time to see the gym.
And we're spent.
How often do you work out?
I try to work out 4 or 5 times a week. 4 or 5 times total. 4 or 5 times a year. 4 or 5 times just generally.
How do you maintain a workout routine while traveling?
I mean, one of my favorite things whenever I'm traveling is I like to go for a run in a new city and don't look at my maps. Just get lost on a run. Sometimes it forces you to run longer, forces you to meet people because you got to ask for directions once you get too far. But honestly, getting lost is the best way to get to know a city.
How has your workout evolved over the years?
I think I just do what makes me happy. I don't put myself through torture anymore. I just like do what I love. And I also like to just like try new stuff out. Recently, I've gotten into Pilates and yoga, not because I love it, but because it's a great little social scene. And then also, you end up working muscles you never worked before. Pilates is awful. Pilates is great though. I tried Pilates and there's a dimple in my ass that I've never seen before, and it is great. Real crowd pleaser, that dimple.
Have you ever received any workout tips from co-stars?
You know, Sylvester Stallone one time saw me doing crunches in the gym. He's like, why are you doing that? That's a terrible Sylvester Stallone impression. He told me, he's like, why are you working out your abs when you're keeping your shirt on? He's like, work out the cinema muscles, the forearms and the traps. Straight to you from the 80s.
What's been your best workout tip?
I think the best workout tip I've ever received is from my trainer, Nick Mitchell at Ultimate Performance. And he always says this thing when we're on like the last couple reps and I'm like quivering and shaking and crying. And he's like, remember why you're here. Remember why you're here. Sometimes I wake up thinking about Nick. It's more like a nightmare scenario. I will say, remember why you're here. It always gets you through the last couple reps.
Do you use any special equipment?
So this is an assault bike. Assault bike is the quickest way to do cardio. If you have like 10 minutes in the morning, if you do 10 bursts on this thing, it's the greatest thing. Sometimes I like to take calls. You know, you gotta get some, bang for your buck. Sometimes you don't have time to do a workout and call your mom. Let's call mom.
Hi. Sorry I can't get to the phone.
My mom didn't answer. Which means she doesn't love me, which means it's gonna be a bad day. Anyway, we don't have to talk about it.
I'm sure she'll call back.
Still nothing.
Anyway, what does your workout look like now?
I just like to switch it up every day. I'm not a guy with a plan. I'm better when I move. I like to run stairs, do a little cardio, throw around some weights, play some games with friends. If I don't wake up and do something, for the rest of the day, I feel like I'm playing catch up.
What do you consider an intense workout?
That's why I really like Ultimate Performance, is it's always a competition in there. And if you can, as a grown man, get to a workout and be quivering and crying, it's a good day. You've put in the work.
What's your favorite exercise?
He does this thing where it's ring push-ups, where he puts weights on my back while I do push-ups while my legs are suspended. So like, it's everything engaging all at once. And if you want to get shredded up and cry, that's how you do it.
How do you keep your mind fit?
I think just keeping a little bit of real estate every day for you. I think the one thing that I've realized is like, you don't have to make everybody happy, as long as you're making yourself happy. And the people that love you, the people that are closest to you, the people that care about you, make them happy. But everybody else,
Time for rapid fire questions. Workout time, 7 a.m. or 7 p.m.?
7 a.m.
Squat or deadlift?
Deadlift.
Favorite song in your workout playlist?
Sandstorm. Or Let It Go. Moana. Wait, no, that's Frozen. Moana and Frozen.
CrossFit, yay or nay?
Nay.
Pull-ups or chin-ups?
Pull-ups.
Buddy. Cardio or weights?
Cardio.
Big legs or big arms?
Ooh. I want to go big legs.
Biggest compliment, jacked, ripped, cut, or swole?
Ripped.
If you could work out with anyone in the world, dead or alive, who would it be?
Arnold Schwarzenegger. All right, now I'm actually gonna work out this time. Brisket and I are gonna kick you out. Thank you for joining me today. Stay in shape.